Welcome back, paranormal enthusiasts. If you're new here, we explore true stories from the case files of Dr. Hans Holzer, America's first ghost hunter, and the man who helped shape paranormal investigation as we know it. His work deserves to be remembered, and that's exactly why we're here. Tonight we again turn the pages of Holzer's archive to uncover one of Staten Island's most chilling hauntings. The Conference House, a colonial-era structure with a tragic legacy, and a spirit that refused to be silenced. Built around 1680 by British naval officer Captain Christopher Billop, the Conference House, also known as the Billop House, sits at the southernmost point of Staten Island. Billop was granted land as a reward for his service to the Crown, and the home became a prominent Loyalist stronghold during the colonial period. Its name as the Conference House comes from a key moment in Revolutionary War history. On September 11, 1776, it hosted the Staten Island Peace Conference, where representatives of the Continental Congress, including Benjamin Franklin, John Adams, and Edward Rutledge, met with British Admiral Lord Richard Howe in a failed attempt to negotiate peace. But beneath its diplomatic past lies a darker, more tragic story. Local legend tells of a young Lenape woman who worked in the house during the colonial period. According to oral histories, she was accused of theft by her employers and, whether guilty or not, was executed in secret. Her body was allegedly buried near the stone foundations of the home. Dr. Hans Holzer was drawn to the site after hearing multiple reports of ghost sightings, unexplained cold spots, and intense emotional reactions from visitors, particularly near the basement. In the early 1970s, he brought with him one of his trusted mediums, whose name remains unrecorded in published notes, and entered the house for a formal investigation. Holzer began by interviewing the caretakers, who described frequent instances of lights flickering, doors opening on their own, and one terrifying moment when a tour guide claimed to see a woman in indigenous dress walking through a wall in the lower corridor. Using a reel-to-reel recorder and working late into the evening, Holzer asked the medium to walk through the home. As they entered the basement, cold, damp, and lined with original stone, the medium began trembling. "There is pain here," she whispered. "She was brought here to be punished." Holzer noted a dramatic temperature drop, nearly 20 degrees in less than 5 minutes. The medium went deeper into trance. She does not rest. She cries for justice. She says the earth hides her bones. Moments later, a low moan echoed across the basement. Holzer's recorder captured it clearly. No one else was in the building. Holzer later published a short but powerful account of the Conference House in his writings. He believed the haunting was not residual, but intelligent. The spirit of the young woman was still aware, still active, and reaching out. Though no physical remains were ever officially found. Later renovations revealed displaced stones and what some workers described as a hollow area beneath the southwest corner, a spot Holzer had identified during the séance. Holzer wrote, "Some houses hold memory in their very beams. The Conference House speaks through silence and sorrow." Today the building stands as a museum and historic site, but for those who visit alone, especially in the basement, the air still chills, and the silence feels almost expectant. What lingers in the foundation of the Conference House? Is it the spirit of a forgotten injustice, or the echo of a history we refuse to face? If you felt the chill tonight, subscribe and share, because sometimes the past doesn't stay buried.